Well, good morning.
Morning.
He sees us on the start of section 8, and we are just walking up the hill now to join the Severn Bridge, which is 2 miles long, people. 2 miles over a bridge. And as we get halfway across the bridge, we will be stepping from Wales for the last time on this trip back into England. So, yeah. This section takes us, I think it's about 160 miles to Barnstaple. So, where we're going to have the next few days off. Been at the Beaufort Hotel in Chepstow for a couple of days. Been lovely.
Yeah.
Got all our jobs done. Replaced my boots, which are fab. All in all, not a lot to say other than, oh, here we are, just coming up to the bridge now.
Yeah. You like Chepstow?
We did like Chepstow.
Great to meet Andrea.
Yeah, Andrea, lovely lady. Made us some rather gorgeous rucksack. Very much appreciated.
Yeah.
So, puffing and blowing because I'm going uphill. And I don't think I've got anything to add. Have you, Mick?
No, just see the bridge coming into view. I've seen it before when you turn off.
Yeah.
We could just turn the camera around
And show you. It's very busy because it's motorway, but fortunately there's a fence between us and the traffic. So we're going to turn round in a moment and just show you the bridge. Should we just get over through this gateway, Mick? Rather alarmingly, there's a call box here, like a stand with a phone in it for the Samaritans. That's a sort of a sobering thought, isn't it? Yeah, so excuse the traffic noise. I'm just going to turn you around and show you the bridge. There we go. 2 miles and you can see England on the other side of the Severn Estuary. Right, speak to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Well, good afternoon.
It's nearly bedtime.
Yeah, it's been a long day already. This is going to be ended up being a really big day, mileage-wise. We're going to be on 20 at least by the time we hit the campsite. So we're on 16-ish, I think, at the moment. So not a terrific way to go, but, you know, tired. We've had, I should think, the first 14 miles, Mick, 15 miles on tarmac.
Yeah.
Never good. Not good for your feet, you know. And it was cool this morning, wasn't it, when we first set off?
Yeah.
We stayed in a Travelodge last night on an industrial estate. And Lord, we were forever, weren't we, trying to get out of bloody Bristol.
Yeah.
Tell you what, if anybody ever says to me again, would you like to go to Bristol? No. No, I wouldn't. Not at all. Not even slightly. Don't ever ask. We weren't impressed, were we, Mick?
Well, just we saw like the industrial.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it was just tough. Lots of lorries all the time, just endless both directions.
Yeah,
And
it's
we're
just...
walking on footpaths beside it, so we're
Yeah.
not in danger, but it's just
Yeah.
relentless.
But
And
we are...
the navigation wasn't simple. You know.
No. Left, right, you know.
We were looking for a path for a little while, and then realised it was on a motorway flyover above us. It wasn't on the ground.
So, I mean, was it yesterday we had the Severn Bridge, Mick?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to say, people, and I mean, if Jill Marrison is watching this, she will know. I'm not a fan of these big bridges looking down over the thing. Severn Bridge, 2 miles, and this one today was just a mile.
Yeah.
And you are bloody high up. And I can't look. I can't look over the edge. It makes me feel very strange. Anyway, hopefully we won't get another one. And that's weird, walking along with the motorway sort of a yard to your right and things whizzing along. So, but we're in a lovely little bit of woodland now, can you see? It's really nice. We're now on, did I say this already? We're on the Monarch Way.
Yeah.
Yeah, fab. And we've got this for a few days, haven't we, Mick?
Yes, I believe so.
So that's going to be nice. I've got a bridge now, which is got a bit of a lean to the left. So I'm going to, if we've got nothing else to say, wrap this up. Have you got anything else to say?
No.
We should.
Just a test, that's all.
Oh, it's been a test today, hasn't it? And cold this morning when we left, but bloody warm this afternoon.
Yeah.
I had extremes of temperature today. Anyway, I'm going to say goodbye, people.
Yeah. Bye.
Good afternoon. We're a bit late again. Why did we not film this morning?
It's just busy, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been on and off.
Road walking.
Yeah, on and off minor roads. Horses, we've seen horses this morning.
Yeah.
You know, lots of ups and downs, and just generally, you know, not really suitable.
You don't know what to be doing this sort of stuff on a road.
No. And I mean, now we've just joined this rather lovely, I'm going to hold this up so you can see it, rather lovely path, which is fairly flat, that's going across. I mean, this isn't moorland. Is this moorland?
Sorry?
Is this moorland? It's not really, is it?
Yeah.
Anyway, and it is a warm one today. Last night, I mean, we were late into camp, weren't we?
Yeah, long day.
We did 22 miles yesterday with over 2,000 feet of climbing. I don't recommend it, people. In the morning when we left wherever, can't even remember now, it was cool, you know, really quite cool. By afternoon it was like it is now, you know, hot. And then about 5:30, came over dark, winds picked up, and then the heavens opened. It was Armageddon, wasn't it, Mick?
Yeah, stair rods.
Yeah, absolutely incredible rain. So we had it all yesterday. But then we woke up to sunshine, got the tent up, got in, you know, had to get in and unpack in it because of the rain. It was all a bit. And a funny little campsite,
Yeah.
composting toilets, but they did have a shower block, and the showers were really quite lovely, weren't they?
Yeah.
Only the two, but not many people in, so it was fine. Had everything we needed. The cows escaped the field this morning, didn't they?
Yes.
Yeah, farmer did apologise. You know, we're thinking, what is that noise as you're sat in your tent eating your breakfast? Cows. Very close, alarmingly so. Anyway, so today we're off to a place called the Lorax Patch. The campsite is called. Yeah. I sort of think of, what's that thing? The Cat and Hat, you know, Dr. Seuss. Anyway.
Just the other side of Wells.
Yes, just the other side of Wells. And we'll stop in Wells and do our bit of shopping. And, and then tomorrow I think is Castle Carey. So, but this is a lovely little bit of path, so, and quite a relief after, you know, 1.5 miles, 2 miles maybe, of really quite busy minor road.
Yeah.
But a road had been closed, hadn't it? And they were diverting traffic, so probably a lot busier than it would normally be, I would think.
Yeah.
Now, Mick, do you have anything to add today?
No, nothing. No. Yesterday was a bit of a bruiser.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we felt okay this morning, didn't we?
Surprisingly. Yeah.
Yeah. You expect to feel stiff after, you know, that mileage with a big pack. But no, we're good. Anyway, nothing to add. So, you know, we'll film as we go. We have not filmed a lot today, have we?
No.
That I can
Like
think of.
I say, it's difficult when
Yeah,
you're on
it
the
is
road.
on the road.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll film if we see anything, and
Film if we don't.
yeah, I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Good morning, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
I think it possibly is still good morning.
Yeah, well, no, it's 12:15.
Oh, right, okay. Good afternoon, people. We have stopped and had our first break, so, but you know, just sat in the corner of a field, really, weren't we?
Yeah.
So this morning has been some quite interesting woodland, but, you know, very confusing paths through it. And while we were in there, we noticed that, I mean, there was community, wasn't there, Mick, in
Oh,
those
yeah.
woods? I mean, well, so there was like a wooden yurt thing with 3 or 4 tents outside.
Yeah.
There were separate tents. There was a shepherd's hut type thing, wasn't there?
Yeah.
A shed. And then a couple of what can only be described as homemade shelters.
Yeah.
But like a little community deep in this woodland. Yeah.
It's made for interesting navigation, though,
Yeah.
because their trails down to their tents were more positive than the trail we were trying to follow. So we had several attempts of getting through the wood, only to find ourselves at somebody's front door.
Yeah. But anyway, it made for an interesting hour. And then we had a lot of fields and
Yeah. Brambles, nettles.
Yes. Arms again.
Yeah.
Arms and legs. We've both shed blood today, haven't
They
we?
have, yeah.
Yeah. Bloody brambles. They get hold of you and sort of embed themselves in your skin. Then you try and move and, end up bleeding. Well, anyway, we're now on a rather lovely bit of track and level, having just come up. I've no idea how many feet of ascent.
I'll tell you.
Really quite a lot all in one go. But what, you got the total for the day?
9:15.
915 feet so far today. Yeah. Some days it just sort of feels like it, more than others. Anyway, we stayed at a campsite last night called the Lorax Patch.
Yep.
Bizarre name. Lovely little site, takes 7 tents, that's all.
Small working farm, they describe it.
Yeah. And so we had a great pitch with a picnic table, which, as you know by now, always pleases me.
Yeah.
There was a thing we could have had. What was that burner thing? What do you call those?
Oh, yeah. Like
Fire
a log
pit thing.
Yeah,
Fire.
like a log burn thing.
Yeah, we'd got one of them.
Outdoor one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We weren't bothered with that.
Well, we
And
weren't
then-
there long enough.
No. And then composting toilets and an outdoor shower. So you're not stood out in the open, but it's open around your feet and it's open around your head, sort of thing.
Yeah.
So you were in and out of there pretty damn quick. But the water was warm, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's good.
So we are clean.
Everything there worked.
Yeah, it was really good. Washing up sinks outside, but again, warm water. They ask that you use their products and not your own. And what was the name of those shampoos and
Didn't look.
something to do with the earth, natural earth or something. Anyway, fine. I'll use her shower gel. Saves mine. But yeah, very nice day really, all in all. Very comfortable pitch. One of his selling points on the website was that you'll get a flat pitch, and it was right, they are all flat. And you'll be able to put your tent pegs in without a hammer or swearing.
Yeah.
And he was absolutely right, we could. Yeah. So tonight though we're in a place called Castle Carey at a pub whose name escapes me at the moment. Possibly the Brookman Arms, something like that. Anyway, I'll let you know tomorrow. So, so yesterday was, 16 miles nearly?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the 22 the day before, but today should be 14, we hope. And then tomorrow 13, and then a short day, because we're about due one. So, Mick, do you have anything to add today?
No, nothing. Wells was nice.
Yeah.
We walked through Wells
We walked
yesterday.
through Wells. We did our bit of grocery shopping, and there was a Waitrose, so we were being posh and going into Waitrose.
Yeah. It's got nothing to do with the fact it was en route.
Yeah, yeah. And a nice little cafe, so which is always nice.
The road coming up.
Yeah, we'll just stop because there's a road. Isn't it? When there's a supermarket's got a cafe, because we have to transfer stuff to bags and we want to get rid of all the packaging and what have you, we buy ourselves a cup of tea and a bun and then sit there and sort our life out, don't we?
Yeah.
And we can generally then, if we've bought a carrier bag, bin all the packaging on the way out. So, yeah, nothing to add.
No.
No. Well, we'll speak to you tomorrow and we'll film as we see anything exciting.
Yeah.
Or even non-exciting.
Yeah.
But anyway, speak to you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.
good morning, people.
Morning.
It is actually morning.
Yeah, it is.
You know, we're only, what, 2 and a bit miles in, Nick?
20 past 9, no,
Yeah,
3.
three and a bit miles
Yeah,
in.
3.
So it's lovely this morning. Coolish, not, not windy, it's just pleasant.
Well, it's still windy.
Oh, we're just, oh, you're windy. Yeah, okay.
I had a pie last night.
Yeah. Well, last night we were booked to stay at the Brook House Inn. And this is me with my memory now. We get there, and actually the Brook House Inn is not, it is an inn, it is a pub as such, but they don't do rooms. It's got a campsite out the back. So I'd got myself geared up all day thinking I was going to be in a hotel or in a pub room, and actually we were in a tent. So I was a bit grumpy initially. However, very nice little site.
Yeah.
Great facilities,
Yeah, nice people.
lovely people. We ate in a pub, fantastic meal,
Yeah.
and a really good pitch and slept like a log. So,
Yeah.
so actually, all in all, it turned out very well.
Dry tent as well. So.
Dry tent this morning as well, yeah, which is always good, isn't it?
Yeah.
And I think tonight we're at a place called, is it Somerton?
Yeah. I think there are Somertons, aren't there? There's
Yeah.
West Somerton,
Yeah.
East Somerton.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we are definitely in a pub there.
Yeah.
I don't believe they have campsites at all there. So, but anyway, that's today, and we're on this rather lovely lane that we're on for a couple of miles now, it would seem, and it's nice and flat and shaded and reasonable walking, so we're quite enjoying it. I've not got anything to add. Oh yes, one more thing to add. Momentous thing this morning.
Oh, yeah.
We have turned west.
Yeah.
So we've been following,
We're sort of mostly south, but
yeah,
a little bit west up until this point.
yeah, and we've been following the Monarch Way, and now we're on the Macmillan West Way, and we're on the Macmillan West Way all the way to Barnstaple,
Yeah.
where we pick up the coast path.
If
So-
you want to be pedantic, it's the Macmillan Way West.
Oh, okay, yeah, the Macmillan Way West. Well, they're all
Yeah,
in there.
yeah.
All the words are in there.
Yeah,
Sort them
yeah.
out for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think I've got anything to add. Nick, what do you want to add?
No, all good. Yeah. Still sniffly a bit, but other than that, great.
Yeah. Yeah. You have a little coughing fit now and again, don't
I
you?
do, yeah. But it's moving along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
You've got a sniff, haven't you, as well?
Well,
Yeah.
just, bit of one. It's a nuisance, but that's all it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, peeps, that is it for this morning. We'll film anything we see as we go along, and hopefully we'll do an update, a YouTube update, maybe Barnstaple, I would think,
I would
wouldn't
think,
it?
yeah.
We're there on the 25th. I've no idea what the date is today, but I know we're there on the 25th, and we're going to have 4 nights there. We've booked an Airbnb, just to get ourselves ready for the last leg, for the last section.
It's the 18th.
Oh, it's the 18th, so we're there on the 25th, so not that long. Anyway, peeps, we shall speak to you again soon. Bye.
Bye.
And it is morning. We are on, what's this lane called, Mick?
Mundy's Court Lane.
We're on Mundy's Court Lane. So we were
On the way to a place called Mundy's Court.
Yeah. Lots of hanging brambles, got to be a bit careful. Although this is slightly more open, isn't it, than the bit we've just been through. Been a lovely morning so far, some quiet lanes. We left Somerton quite late. We had breakfast at the pub. We stayed at the White Hart, and we think in Somerton, possibly the nicest place we've stayed in yet.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. Not the cheapest that we've stayed in, obviously. However, beautiful.
Yep.
Had a fantastic meal last night there and a really good breakfast this morning.
I think possibly the best cooked breakfast I've ever had, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely, lovely place and really lovely staff. Just there was no way that you could fault it.
No.
Exceptionally comfy bed, size of a football pitch. Just really a lovely stay. And then we were short on gas, weren't we, Mick? We've been a bit anxious about that. And then we go into a hardware store, so we knew we weren't.
Hardware come builders merchants. Place,
One can of gas on the shelf. Well, there was the big one, but we don't like those huge ones, do we? So we're okay again now for gas. So that was good. Went in the co-op there, resupply, and then we've got a short day today. We're only walking 8 miles into Langport, and giving ourselves a half day.
Yeah.
So, and it's just how accommodation works,
Yeah.
How we've. Oh, look, this lane widens out here. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just how it all works. Places to stay. So, and I can't remember the name of. We're at a pub again tonight, but I can't remember the name of it.
It was a white something or other. White House.
No, that's not tonight. That's we have got that. We have got a White House coming.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's not important. But anyway, we'll tell you tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll report back.
Yeah.
But so that's tonight. Oh, look at all these leaves, autumn. Ooh. And it's cooler this morning,
Lovely.
but actually a very pleasant walking temperature, it has to be said.
Yeah.
We've got no dramatic ups or downs today, have we? And then we've got the last 2 or 3 miles of the day, well, perhaps even 3 or 4 miles of the day with water. So, it wasn't a river, they call it a drain, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they do on the fens, called
Yeah.
a drain.
Yeah. So that's where we
in
are.
front, it's just flat.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Is this the Somerset Levels? I mean, I don't know. They call it the Somerset Levels.
Yeah.
There's not been huge ups and downs for a couple of days, really.
No.
I mean, some, but nothing.
Slopes more than...
Yes, yeah. We've not been mountain climbing, have we?
No.
Not recently.
No.
But yeah, so it was lovely yesterday. We were 15 miler, wasn't it, yesterday? More or less.
But just great tracks, just seem to fly by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All very good. Pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we videoed a bit, haven't we?
Yeah.
Videoed a little bit this morning of one of those lanes. We both struggled because some of these lanes are, it's the height of summer and everything's growing, and some of them, the brambles and the nettles and we're covered in little scratches and stings, aren't we?
Yeah.
But part and parcel, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, nothing else to add. Mick, do you have anything else to add this morning?
Well, it's sort of like a general thing in that if by chance there is anybody watching this who isn't friends and family and are looking at it because we're doing this, I would say that the 2 bits that join, if you come down the Pennine Way, that then goes over to Offers Dyke, and then the bit that we're doing now from the bottom of the Offers Dyke over to the southwest coastal path.
Yeah.
I couldn't recommend more strongly that you have some sort of digital route that you're following either on your phone or on a GPS. Because there's just so many
twists
turns
and turns.
and tracks and paths, and it would.
Yeah, it'd be a nightmare.
We say there are times where we think it would add an hour.
Yeah, if we'd have had to try and do it with map and compass the old-fashioned way.
Yeah.
Yeah, which we're capable of doing, but it's just
This
having
micro
a smartphone.
navigation is very, very difficult.
Yeah.
You can come to something, and we had situations in Bristol where it was almost three-dimensional. We were looking for a path on the road,
Yeah.
and it was actually
Yeah.
up on a flyover. So
Yeah.
having the digital stuff is,
Yeah.
key.
It has
Yeah.
made a huge difference to
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
like I say, the chances of anybody watching us for that reason is remote, but just in
Yeah.
case.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Bear that one in mind.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Anything else, Mick?
No,
No? Cool. Well, we'll say goodbye and we'll speak to you tomorrow and film anything interesting that we see in the meantime.
yeah.
Right. See you then.
Bye.
Bye. Well, good morning, Piggy.
Morning.
It's a bit windy, so apologies if you can't really hear us. I'll try and speak up,
Yeah,
but it is a bit windy.
you need your BBC voice on.
Do I? Yes. Here is the news. Yeah, so today we are heading towards somewhere just like a site just north of a place called North Petherton, I think, was it?
Yeah, that's it.
Something like that. And we stayed in Langport last night. And we're sort of drawing comparisons to the night before, really, which you shouldn't do.
No.
But, yeah.
You will anyway.
But I will anyway. But last night we stayed at the Langport Arms, and once upon a time it was a very grand building.
Yeah.
With a couple of thousand spent,
Well,
it could be again, or perhaps a few more than that.
Yeah, tens of thousands.
Yeah. That said, we were warm, dry,
Yeah,
comfortable, you know,
nice breakfast.
yeah, decent breakfast, so all of those things. But like the night before, we'd had this rather marvellous meal in the restaurant at the place we were staying. And then last night, we nipped down the road to a place called Chubby's and had takeaway burger and chips.
Yeah. That's all there was open to it.
Yeah, yeah, So-
Everywhere seems to shut at 4 o'clock on a Monday.
yeah, which is a bit bizarre, but yeah. Anyway, that said, Chubby's exceeded all expectations, and it was a
yeah.
very nice burger, so, you know, we're not complaining.
No, not at all.
So where are we off? Oh yeah, North Petherton. And we're spending lots of time today on these, like we're on hang on, let me just swivel. So you can just see the river there. And if we go, can we see the river the other side? We're in between, oh you can't really. It is down there, trust me. We are in between rivers, just walking this bit, which I think looks a bit like once upon a time might have been a railway. It's sort of, you know, up and about the right width and flat and anyway, comfortable walking. Apart from the, oh, I shouldn't use it, you big. Apart from the wind. And we have had one absolutely cracking shower this morning.
Yeah.
And
Mass panic.
yeah, get everything, because I've got washing on the back of the pack, obviously. Socks hanging. So yeah, panic to get everything covered up, and you know, coats on and legging board-proof trousers on and all of that. But yeah.
You describe it as a downpour, definitely.
Yes, but it hasn't lasted for long.
No.
I say, looking in front, we've got blue skies, and
Yeah.
it's just going to be windy, I think. But I mean, this is a bit, for those of you who live on the flatland, you know, our daughter and friends in Boston, this is a bit like that.
Yeah.
There is nothing to stop the wind,
No.
nothing at all. So, yeah, nothing to add. We should be in Barnstaple by 25th, which is only a few days away.
Yeah.
A couple of days off, and then the last section.
Yeah.
Finished mid-September, we think, don't we?
Yeah.
Which we were looking at last night. Oh, trains, people. Oh my Lord. Looked at the cost of trains this morning, didn't we? And if you go peak time from right the bottom of the country home, it was going to be 900 and something pounds. And with your extra taxis and your food and what have you, we reckon it was going to cost £1,000 to get home.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you go an hour later, it's 300.
Yeah.
Now, where is the sense in that? And I just realised, I think, that I was looking at the cost of return fares, so it might not be that much. So, you know, but it was a bit of a shock, wasn't it? First thing this morning. Oh my God! But anyway, I have nothing to add today. Mick, do you?
No, I don't know what's happening here, so we need.
Yeah, we perhaps need to concentrate. We've got something straight across the path, so we'll sort ourselves out, and we'll speak to you later. Say goodbye.
All right.
Okay, bye people. Good morning.
Morning.
We are on Exmoor.
Yep.
We've just seen a sign that said, you know, beware wild ponies grazing. So I'll be keeping them peeled for that. Very exciting. So we had a camp last night about 4 miles west of North Petherton.
Yeah.
Top of a hill, stunning view, lovely.
Yeah.
Very quiet, yeah, very quiet. And then this morning we've already, oh, we're up there, look. Yeah, Is that us? We've already climbed over 500, and as you can tell, because I'm slightly breathless, still going slightly up. Is that just see, wish they wouldn't keep changing it, our little sign. But anyway, so today we get to a place called Willerton.
Yeah.
And it's about over 13, I think, today, Mick.
Yeah.
Something like that. So, yesterday was over 17, and quite a tough day in the end. So, anything to add today? Can you think of anything that we need to say today?
No, although it was hard work yesterday, it was a great, fantastic day.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, and it's set us up for a good day today.
Yes. We had a moment in North Petherton where there should have been water, tap at some public conveniences, and they were closed, locked. However, we were opposite the community centre, so I popped across the community centre, and the people in there very kindly filled our water bottles.
Yeah.
Yes, so
Awesome.
yes,
The Bowls Club.
the Bowls Club, yes, who were quite beside themselves over what we were doing and how far we'd still got to go. And I didn't know indoor bowls. It's like on a mat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the thing?
Yep. But there wasn't a person in there, if I'm honest, under 75. So it made me feel quite sprightly. Yeah. No, I've got nothing to add today. So beautiful, beautiful day. And, speaks of being cloudy this afternoon, but I mean, at the moment, lovely. Absolutely lovely. And it's been so pretty, hasn't it?
Yeah.
We've had some fields, we've had a lovely woodland walk, and now we're on this open
Really,
ground.
This section,
Yeah.
because it's another made up bit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Has been just fantastic.
Yeah.
Woodland has been
Yeah.
lovely.
We're on the Macmillan Way West now, which will take us to Barnstable, but it's been quite beautiful.
It has,
It's
recommend it.
parts of it were very well signposted,
Yeah.
parts of it not so.
Yeah.
But that's
we're
the challenge, isn't it?
professionals.
Oh, wait, is that what we are?
Yeah.
Could we call ourselves that after
Yeah.
1,200 miles? We
Yeah.
could say we're professionals.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Anyway, that's it for today, guys. Speak to you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. This is just a little add-on to the last video. We've come up the top of the hill. We can see the sea for the first time. And that's it. That coastline there takes us down to Land's End. It's a good way away. We can only just see the sea, but we can see the sea.
But she's giddy now. Ponies on the sea.
Yeah. Anyway, speak to you tomorrow.
Yeah, bye.
Bye. Well, good afternoon.
Oh,
We didn't do morning, did we? Oh, look, it's bench up there. That's nice. We didn't do morning because it just rained. It was quite sort of heavy-ish as we left our hotel this morning. Nice place, by the way.
Yeah.
White House Hotel in Williton. Very nice. Anyway, and then it just drizzled, you know, like a persistent drizzle all morning. So we didn't sort of stop at all, did we? We didn't sort of take a break. We normally have a morning, sort of a mid-morning, put kettle on sort of thing, but we didn't stop at all until, well, it's gone 1, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So, and had lunch. So that's why we're not saying hello until now.
2:10.
Yeah. So we're just coming up to a signpost. We're on the top of, I can't remember what this is called, Withycombe Hill or something.
Yeah.
That we're on the top of, and we're a couple of miles only from Dunster, which is where we are staying tonight. So, which is in itself about 1.5 miles from the sea. Yeah, incredible. Right, let's have a look at this here, and we can decide where we're going. Carhampton 1, Withybuck 1, Oak Lane 1, Black Hill 1. Sounds like football score's gone wrong. Mick's just going to consult.
Yeah.
And then we'll decide which way we're going. We've got, well, there's 4 that I can see ways. Yeah. So, that one?
Yeah, I think so.
Black Hill. So we're going to Black Hill. Yeah, anyway. So when we were in Langport, we met a Dutch... Oh dear.
Sorry, folks. Just
Dear.
yeah.
She's just running off into the trees. Oh wow. When we were in Langport, we met at breakfast a Dutch guy, didn't we?
Yes.
It was his second year doing this. He did half last year, John O'Groats Land's End, and he was doing half this year. And he was off doing, well, he works in kilometres, I don't, you know, the old-fashioned thing, I'm not like miles. And he was doing sort of 30k, oh, another signpost, 30k days, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And, yeah, so we never expected to see him again. And then damn me, this morning, we sit down to breakfast, and who should walk in? The Dutch guy. And then yesterday on the hill, we met Jem.
Yeah.
Lovely young lad.
Yeah, he sort of walked through us, didn't he?
Yeah.
He was behind us.
Yeah, sat down with us for 5 minutes. We were just having our break. We were having our lunch, weren't we? Well, sort of packing up.
A thoroughly nice fella.
Yeah, lovely boy. And he again had started, you know, in John O'Groats in June, so, you know, he was going at a pace. And he sort of left us for dead. And then we were sat having our afternoon break, and he came by.
Yeah.
Well, how we missed him, we don't know.
Well, he said he had a pot noodle and fell asleep.
He had an extended afternoon nap, apparently. Should we go and see what it says, Mick? Yeah, I'm going to see what the sign says. Mick's just looking at the app, see which way we're going. Yeah, so he reckoned he'd had an afternoon nap. Well, anyway, then we were at the White House Hotel last night, and they don't do food. This one says Dunster. Yeah. This is us. 1.5 it says, which is fab, because that means it's not too far. And we're staying tonight in a B&B that's above a tea rooms. So the effort is to get there before the tea rooms shut, isn't it, Mick? Anyway, so then we go to, because the hotel didn't do food, we went down the road to the pub. And then Danby sat in the pub at the next table was Jem.
Yeah.
So that was nice to speak to him again. Anyway, both Jem and the Dutch guy, whose name I didn't take, are heading out to the coast, straight to the coast today, to start the coast pass from there. We're still going across country as far as Barnstaple, aren't we? We're still following this Macmillan way west.
Yeah, which has been, I have to say,
Has been lovely.
yeah,
Yeah.
just, you know,
Yesterday.
99% fantastic.
Yeah, yesterday, absolutely one of the best days walking I think
Yeah.
we've ever had.
Yeah.
Just stunning.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And the Dutch guy said that as well. So
He
it's
did,
not just
yeah.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, Gemini enjoyed it, hadn't he? The Quantux.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, nothing more to add. We'll catch up tomorrow and we'll film as and when we can. Not much from this morning, just because, you know,
Too wet.
it was just too wet.
Nothing major, just
Yeah.
it was almost like being in a fog at times.
Yeah.
Wet air.
A bit miserable, but there you go. Anyway,
Full wets on.
yeah, and then you just get overheated and yeah. And then I'm getting hungry. I'm not nice when I'm hungry, am I? It's not good. It's not good. I start to get grumpy. Yeah. Anyway, enough of that. We will speak to you tomorrow, people.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye. Good morning.
Morning.
And it is morning.
It is.
We're only a couple of miles in, aren't we?
10:30.
Yeah, we're about 2 miles
Late
in.
start.
Yeah. We stayed last night in Dunster, which is an amazing village. Very... Hang on, Nick, I've got to turn that slightly so... That's it. I think that's better. Yeah, got you. Yeah, lovely village. It's steeped in history, isn't it? There's a castle and about 200, apparently, listed buildings.
Yeah.
So, you know...
And we saw a lot of them.
We did, yeah. And we stayed in something called the Old House. Old with an E on the end. Oldie, as an oldie worldy. Which was above a tea shop, which is definitely a big win.
Yeah.
And a very nice tea shop. And you had to come down the stairs on the outside round and in the front door of the tea shop for your breakfast in the morning.
Yeah.
It all works, yeah. But it was a lovely, lovely place. Roll top that of people. I mean, wow. Anyway, today we're off to a farm whose name escapes me.
Yep.
Via the Dunkery Beacon, which sits at, I think, about 1,600 feet.
Yeah.
So we'll perhaps film when we get there. But it's a glorious day. I mean, we're in trees at the minute, but it's an absolutely glorious day. So hopefully today we'll get the views. Mick, anything you want to add today?
No, it was steep part of the village.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, but very, great paths. And we're traversing now, so
Yeah.
we've just passed. There will be video and a picture of.
It was Minehead, was it?
and
Minehead.
it looks like a big pavilion down there, and it's actually a holiday village. I just looked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're quite close to the sea.
Yeah.
Perhaps a mile or so away from it, mile and a half. Keep losing you, Mick. Yeah. Perhaps a mile and a half away. And the sea is just over there. We're walking parallel to it.
Yeah.
So, very exciting. Yeah, nothing really to add today.
No.
We'll film as we go, you know. Hopefully take you some video from the top by the beacon, and anything in between that looks good.
Yeah.
This has been lovely, as you can see it behind us.
Yeah.
A big wide track through these beautiful old trees. It's really, really nice. Okay, we'll speak to you tomorrow.
All right.
Bye. Good afternoon. Very wet morning. On and off. Then when it stopped, we were right up high on Exmoor, and the wind, you know, there would have been no point trying to say anything, would there?
No.
You'd not have heard us. Yeah, we had a job hearing each other. It was beautiful, but very windy. All right.
Yeah, I'm just not myself out.
So now we've crossed a bit more moorland, and we've come to a very minor road.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd take advantage and say hello while we could.
Yeah, it wasn't all tough this morning. We did happen upon
Yes.
just the best. Well, I mean, it described itself. At the sign, it said tea shop, but it was a lot more than tea shop. When you got a chef, it's more than a tea shop.
But superb. We were about 4.25 miles in.
Yeah.
Yeah, soggy.
Yeah.
It had rained the whole time. It was just picking up again as well, wasn't it? It goes from heavy to drizzle to heavy to drizzle, you know, but never actually stops.
Yeah.
And then I saw a sign. I thought, oh my God, it says tea shop.
Yeah.
We were straight in, weren't we?
Straight in. Yeah.
Mick did the Hobbit thing and had the second breakfast.
I did. Yeah. Yeah. Full veg breakfast.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I had the sausage bap. Yes, and scone. Because I had sausage bap, thought, no, that's not enough. We had 3 cups of tea each, decent sized pot, you could just keep pouring, so very, very nice indeed.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't so bad when we came out. It rained again, didn't it? But not to the same degree.
We didn't have to put.
Oh, hello.
Yeah. We've got coats
Cyclist.
on, but we didn't have to put leggings on. So
Yeah. We're going uphill. That's why I'm puffing and blowing like an idiot. What else have we got to tell them today? Oh, God, stop me.
Yeah.
If we're going to talk, I can't talk and walk uphill at the same time. It's just not possible.
You need to get fit.
I do. Yeah, perhaps a bit of a walk would help. I don't think I've got anything else to tell you. We're in Barnstaple tomorrow, and then 3 or 4 days off. 3 days. 4 nights, 3 full days.
Yeah.
Before, and that's the end of section 8. That will be, and starting the last bit.
Yeah.
Starting to look at the price of trains home and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Sort of great, exciting that you're going to be finished, but then, oh God, we're going to be finished. It's like that, isn't it?
Yeah. What now?
Yeah. Big what now conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, people, I'm going to say goodbye so that I can concentrate on getting up this hill because I need my sticks.
Yeah.
And, Land Rover coming now. We best get out of the way. Which way are you going? Over there?
Yeah.
Land Rover on road. It's about the only vehicle that's really this road is fit for, let's be honest.
Yeah.
It's a bit dodge. So we'll say goodbye and we'll speak to you guys tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hopefully in the morning. Bye. Okay, good morning, and it is still
Morning.
morning. We are on a little diversion.
Yeah.
On account of we saw a signpost that said the village of Landkey, and we'd been looking at, because we'd not long had a tea break, and thought, well, we might be able to drop into a pub at Landkey for lunch, and look, following the trail, it was 3.5, 4 miles, or following this little minor road, it's 2.
Right.
Bloody brambles. Sorry. And so we took the decision to follow the minor road, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because everywhere, I mean, after all the rain, everywhere, oh, I can't see it.
That's right.
It's good and shitty, isn't it? It's
Terrible.
really
As soon
messy.
as you step foot off tarmac, it's
Yeah, very
like a
messy.
swamp.
Yes. So we pitched last night at, it was a site called Reepham Woods.
Yeah.
Very nice, close to the river. I quite like the sound of a river,
Yeah.
you know, when
You
you're going
think
to
it'd
sleep.
keep you awake?
But it doesn't. It's kind of like a lullaby, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. But long day.
First, well, you won't see it because you're a short house, but
Yeah.
I can see the sea.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
I can't see the sea.
I haven't seen the sea for a day or two.
Yeah. But we're heading towards it today.
Yeah.
So today we go to Barnstaple, which I always say Barnstaple, and it's not. It's a P, Barnstaple. But it kind of doesn't roll off the tongue in the same way, does it?
No.
So that's where we're headed. And hopefully sort of early to mid-afternoon we'll be there.
That'd be nice.
So, and we've got 4 nights there, just, you know, get everything in order, get everything clean, and then we're on to section 9,
Yeah, we've got
the
new,
final push.
We've got new
as
maps
it were.
to buy, haven't we?
Yeah, we need the maps for that section.
Range,
Yeah, we've got to,
accommodation and all that stuff.
yeah, look for campsites and all that sort of thing. Yep. And then mid-September home, which is a very strange thought.
Yeah.
We've had very mixed feelings, haven't we, Mick?
Yeah, well, of course, I mean, there's people you miss and you want to see,
Yeah,
but it's a great way of spending your spending your time.
this is, yeah.
Excuse me.
We both had this blooming sniffly coffee.
Yeah.
You're Mick worse than me, definitely. Well, longer, you've had it longer, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's an irritation, let's be honest.
Yeah. Bit
Anyway.
pluggy now.
Let's not dwell. So, not a lot to say today, other than we're on our way down into a village called Landkey, where if the pub is open, even though it's not lunchtime, I may still go in and have a drink and a sandwich.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it Habitat says? I'm on vacation, damn it. Yeah.
That's it.
It's probably not. There, you know, fewer F words in there than he would use, I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there, look.
Oh yes, I can see the sea. Oh, I wonder if that's our village down there.
Yeah, could be.
Anyway, nothing to add, people.
No.
We will, not a lot of photos and videoing done yesterday just because of the rain and, you know, bleh. So hopefully slightly better, but as you can see in the back, we've got some grey cloud.
Yeah.
It was forecast to rain all day, and we've had sunshine this morning.
Yeah.
So we've done better than we expected to do, haven't we, mate?
Yeah. It looks
Yeah.
more like rain now than it has done since we started walking.
Yeah.
But the cloud's still high, so who knows?
Yeah, we might get away with it. Anyway, peeps, we will speak with you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.
Bye.